All right, we're back and we're in the middle of a war. Um, so France, as you can see, has the second largest force limit of anyone. The highest number of current troops of anyone except for Muscovy, which is way over cap. I don't know what they're doing. Crazy Muscovy. Oh, no, I see. So total is manpower plus existing men. So Muscovy is not over force limit. They just have a bunch of manpower. That's weird. 50, 60, 70. No, they've got 70,000 troops and only a 52 force limit. So they're paying a whole bunch of money to have way too big of an army. Anyway, in this war, we've got France, Savoy is me, and Castile down here. And then Denmark way down here. And then all of our other allies, while very helpful, aren't even on the top 20 or whatever. So, Hungary, Lithuania, Poland. I guess Lithuania is kind of on the list, but their troops are terrible and far away. Anyway, I thought that was interesting. But of all those, head of the leading the world in ability to have a large army people, I only actually have 16,000 real troops. I have almost no army. And my whole army is tied up in this current battle in which Enrique the Fourth, who is a 5-2-2 leader, is fighting against a 4-3-0 leader. So basically even on leaders, and we're ahead on morale, and we're ahead on discipline, and we've got the same number of cannons and double the infantry. And we're fighting deep in the mountains, so a very small number of people per turn are actually going to fight and die. So this is what the war currently looks like. It's me and Castile against France, then Denmark, Lithuania, and Poland against Hungary, and these guys are all fighting for no apparent reason. And Denmark, Lithuania, and Poland are only interested in fighting Hungary. So if I declared peace with Hungary after we defeated them easily, Hungary came to the defense of Provence, by the way. Provence is right here. So the war goal is this right here. The secondary war goal is Baroe, or whatever it's called, right there. So if I get this one and then we're way ahead on war score and I peace out, then Lithuania and Poland won't be able to help crush the French army. So that would be dumb. So basically, we want to win both wars at once, not just a little bit, just winning one war. I'm going to keep improving relations with Austria because they are on the list. They're probably like the 10th strongest army or something. And it looks like even after those French troops join, we still have a really good chance of winning that fight. We got a great Spanish leader, man. I can only fight with other people because I don't have the military tradition to get a good leader. They all have great generals and I don't, so I just make sure that I'm near them when I fight and it all works out. Sweet. So now we control 2 of the next 5 bishops, and hopefully one of those 2 will get elected. And we can control the papal see and elect a Savoyan pope. We have lost the siege of Baden. Well, that's lame. I don't really care, though. They can siege all they want. I make way too much money every month. Because I inherited a bunch of really rich territory, but I don't even have an army. So I'm just, like, crazy rich. I think I want to fabricate some claims. I'm improving relationship with them at the same time as I'm fabricating claims against them. That's the key. And the Palatinate are going to let me walk through their land. They won't let me vassalize them because they are the emperor. If they were not the emperor, I would still be very far from successfully vassalizing them, though, because they have such a high base tax. So I think I'm going to want to vassalize them rather than trying to be friends. A lot of the times I play the diplomatic, the reputation, the diplo-vassalization game. But in this game, I'm playing very conquest-oriented. Lots of wars, lots of fighting. And I'm actually terrible at fighting because my first king had 0 military acumen, or whatever it's called. My king, Liege, has entered military coalition against us. I don't care. Liege is nothing. Looks like we're gonna... Oh, wow. We have the terrain disadvantage, even though this is Lombardy. I thought I was defending Lombardy, but I just pulled the whole coalition into a war against Lombardy. Well, that's not good. Lose legitimacy or serfdom? Yeah, enforce serfdom. Alright, I'm out. Everybody run away. Run away, guys. Don't fight offensive war against Lombardy. It's dumb. I don't know why I ever did that. I always get baited. Like, I'm like, it's just 8 against 8. I can crush 8 people. And then, like, the entire army from all sides of the world comes and joins the fight, and now we're fighting at a disadvantage when we should be defending. Alright, so I gotta siege up Provence, which is over here, in order to win the war against Provence. If I get 100%, if I siege these 3 territories and this territory, then even though Hungary is in on their side, I have a 100 war score against the whole coalition, I think, unless Hungary is leading the coalition. Nope, Provence is leading their own coalition. So we'll split off. Oops. Nope, we'll stay together because there's an army right there. Ooh, geez. So we've got a minor advantage here. Oh, King Louis. King Louis the Fifth. That's not good. Well, that's a bummer. We've got twice as many troops and we still might lose because we have a terrible general. And we didn't have any morale when we started the fight. So close to winning, but these guys are gonna win it. I gotta stop losing wars, man. Very bad at fighting wars, which is why I tend to want my allies to win wars for me, because they make much smarter decisions than I do. So, my alliance is easily capable of winning this war without me, so I'm going to stop trying to participate because I'm just screwing it up. Alright. There we go. Ooh. That's not good. So I either need to run away or participate, and participating seems like a bad idea. So I'll go retake my territory. I can become the defender of the faith. It gives me 10% morale, some papal influence, some prestige, monthly war exhaustion. 10% morale is pretty cool, but it's not $500 cool. I'd rather build a march. Let's build a march. Massive manpower increase. So where do I have the most manpower? 146 there. And 273 in Lombardia. Man, Lombardia is where it's at. So I should get my army over to Lombardia and just keep it there for the duration of the war, because Lombardia is awesome. Uh-oh. Lombardia, let's go. I hope I'm fast enough. See, my general only has maneuver, so he's very fast but very bad. Everybody sit in Lombardia. And we will build a march there. Truce is expiring. Alright, so the war for Hungary is going great. Once Hungary is fully sieged up, they might negotiate a separate peace, and that would be bad. Looks like we're losing the war with France again, but we're winning the war against Provence. So theoretically, I don't want to accept peace with Provence, because then these guys won't help me with France. But in practice, I suspect a lot of them are going to take their own peace if I wait too long. And that would hurt our relationship, and they still wouldn't help me against France. So maybe I'll take... $63 from Hungary. And then these guys won't be able to get over here. So if I accept a separate peace with Hungary, let's see. Alright. The goal here is to just take the province of Provence, and so I'm currently sieging it, it looks like. Denmark is sieging it. Uh-oh. If Denmark succeeds in sieging it, I won't be able to take it for myself. That's not good. So let's go for a separate peace with Hungary. Hey, Hungary. war score against them is very high. You can get lots of money. And we could cripple them, but we don't want to because they're actually our allies. So we mostly just want them not to be friends with Provence anymore. And that's what they offered me, and I think that's good enough. So are they friends with anyone else that we dislike? No, that's good. Alright, good enough. Alright, let's see if Lithuania, Denmark, and Poland stop helping me against France just because they only cared about Hungary. Let's see if I can re-ally these guys. Savoy is at war. Oh, they will take a re-alliance, but not until my war is over. There's my extra diplomat. Sweet. How do I get Denmark to not take Provence? Because I need that. It's like the war goal. I think once somebody starts sieging it, there's no way to take the siege from them. But I'm going to try. Let's see what happens when I go over there. Maybe I take control of the siege. I doubt it, though. Nope. See? I'm not leading this siege. So if we succeed in this siege, Denmark gets the territory. Well, that sucks. Maybe France will lift the siege if I abandon it for long enough. Peace offer from Naples. They'll give me some money and they'll stop being friends with Provence and England. Sounds good. Nope. Frickin' Denmark got the province. So now I can't get anything. I can force them to give territory to France, which is exactly the opposite of what I want. But I can't get their territory because I let someone else take it. That's a bummer. Alright, return cores to Brittany and France. Brittany, Houston. It's Whitney, I know, but I'm saying Brittany. It's funny because it's not pronounced Brittany. It's Britannia. So they're trying to bait me into attacking them over here. But every time I do that, it sucks the French army in and then I get pwned. That's tragic. So I want France to counter-siege Provence and then lose their army down there while that'll allow me to take Provence after they take it. Yeah, that's the idea. National tax, revolt risk, or yearly prestige. I think yearly prestige, but I don't know. It's kind of expensive, but I have lots of money. And then for military, I need manpower. I would take discipline if I was planning to fight. I'll take manpower because I'm planning to just watch other people fight. And because my manpower is very low. Castile is getting pissed off that they're the only ones fighting. And Denmark needs more improved relations. And Bohemerwold could use some as well. Just keep improving relations with people in general. And peace offer from Provence. Provence will give core to Brittany, annul treaties with Austria, pay 20 ducats. It doesn't get me anything. This is the problem. We won the war, but Denmark took Provence. Come on, France, kill Denmark. You know, France isn't in the war. They're not on Provence's side. So the only way that I'm going to get anything, I'm not going to get anything. Alright, I guess we just sue for peace and accept crap. And we just take that as a lesson for next time. Don't do what we did. Uh-oh, I hear people coming. They're coming to get us. Go upstairs, Abby. It's an omen. Fight for our cardinal. We want this one. Upstairs, Eli.
Why?
Because I told you to go upstairs.
I wanted to watch Ghostbusters.
Okay, go watch Ghostbusters upstairs.
Yay!
Bye, guys. Alright, now we can take a piece over here. Maybe if Denmark negotiates a separate peace with them, then I could take Provence. This is such a shame. My current quest is to... Simon, did you not hear me? Oh, you're not Simon. That's why you didn't hear me. I understand. I understand how this works. That doesn't help me. Maybe we'll just ask them to concede defeat. No, they won't even do that. They won't. Why won't they concede defeat? They won't transfer trade power because the war hasn't been long enough, and they still hold Maine. And they're making gains. They think they're making gains. This is Provence's army. It can't get over here to liberate this province. So, I don't know. Not Lombardy. We'll wait until they offer us peace, and then we'll probably just take it. Alright, here comes France to kill me. Let's stand on the top of a mountain and defend against France. Oh my gosh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. France is coming, France is coming. Ah. Win, 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 oh my god. Okay, now we can fight defensively against the French army, although our current army size is very small. It's very sad. I could scorch the earth and then it'd cost them as much in attrition as it costs me, but that would hurt them more than me because their army will be bigger, and it'll hopefully be a long war. But I don't know. We're going into this with a low morale. This is not good. We're going to keep building military stuff over here and then recruit some soldiers. Their leader is always as far better than ours. I should have just dissolved the army when I saw them coming. There's always the possibility someone will come and save me. Again, we'll give core armor to Brittany, and we'll annul treaties with Austria and give me 23. I don't think I'm going to get much out of this war, but getting peace in this war doesn't help me either. Damn you, Denmark, man. Okay, whatever. Now it's just us against France. It's everyone against France. Everyone against France, right? So we got all these guys against France, but I think the power of our against Francitude is huge, but my individual power is very small. And even though I knew I was going to lose that fight, I didn't retreat, because if you retreat early, then there's a much higher chance that you'll lose your entire army than if you just let your army die. Because when they die, they do a shattered retreat to some place really far away. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this one. But if you retreat early, then they try to get away without shattering, and then they don't go far away. They just go a couple provinces away, and then France can follow up and crush you. Okay, Lombardy. Go. Local defensiveness. Why not? Seems like I would like to be defensive, and considering that we're fighting a defensive war, even though we attacked them. Where's the Polish army, man? And the Lithuanian and the Denmarkian army. They have big armies, but not here. They're somewhere, though. I don't know where. Any moment, a bunch of Polish people will come and save the day. Look at me. I'm not losing any troops. I'm stomping it, but I lost. All right. Costly victory. That's what they would call it. France lost more than I did, but they won the fight, and so that makes it a costly victory for them. So France is down to just 20,000 troops. They no longer have anyone on their side, and the coalition against them is 80,000 troops strong. But they've won every battle. They still hold the war goal, and people are going to start getting sad and leaving me at some point soon. Looks like Denmark is holding some territory against France. So they might take a separate peace in which they get to keep that territory. That's what I'd do if I were them. Oh, geez. Go away. Oh. Go back. There, and this is the killing blow. Die, French army, die. Okay, now it's a race to see who can get the war goal. Obviously, if I don't get it, then the whole war is useless. So when you declare war, make sure that you're strong enough to at least get the war goal yourself, or else it's very sad. Okay. Let's make some more buildings, training fields. And get our diplomats working. Right, these are our friends. Hungary needs more love. Denmark could use more love just because they're huge. England. I'd really like England to be my friend. I think if we can convince them to stop being our rival. Oh, we already did. They're still negative 100 from that war that's non-existent. I guess it's weird. Somehow Savoy was at war with the Ottomans and the people who fight against the Ottomans all at once. It's like, I don't know what happened. But it happens before the game starts, so everyone just hates you from the beginning. Naples will be our allies. Good. And we're sieging up Barrow. Switzerland is my vassal. I'd like to free them from my own vassalage. Same with Oldenburg. I can actually annex Oldenburg as soon as I'm at peace. So that's good. Trier is mad at me. Don't care. Trier is tiny. And Naples, I guarantee your freedom, Naples. If anyone attacks you, I will give them what for. I will give them what for. You too, Austria. Oh, stop stealing my cardinals. Man, I have a massive amount of people influence, and yet I just, because of luck, that the people I don't choose to invest influence in always get elected. Very sad. Go the Palatinate. Fight, fight. Yay, and Hungary will be my friend. We forgive you for taking Provenz's side against us. I don't know who chooses Provence over an alliance of all the strongest people in the world, but hey, just Hungary. We forgive you. Shake, 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 Senora, shake your body line. Work, 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 Senora, work it all the time. Is that gonna get intercepted? Just go up there. We have permission to walk through the Palatinate's lands. We should probably get rid of that at some point. Ooh, army tradition. I agree. I'll pay you lots of money for army tradition. Army tradition is grand. It's plus morale, it's plus skill to recruited generals, it's plus prestige. It's just generally awesome. Army tradition for the win. Okay. Good job, large army. Way to be large. Okay, so we hold the war goal. Now we want to go down and take this other territory, which we I think have claims on. Oh, everyone took our stuff. Boop, 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 be-doo, boop, boop-be-doo, be-doo. Too many diplomatic relations. By 4. No worries. It's looking good, Mr. War. We were down to like negative 24%. Then we came all the way back to easily winning. I'm surprised how well France did early on, considering how completely doomed they were from the very start. I guess it just goes to show France is stronger than Castile and myself combined. It was only the existence of my distant allies that made it a win for us. And Venice seems to be at war with somebody. Who's Venice fighting? They're fighting Austria? I would have defended them, but I don't think we're allies anymore because they refused to come to my aid against France. So that'll teach them, man. Austria sure took advantage immediately of them no longer being allied with everyone in the world. So you can see that I'm sieging with my whole army, which gives me 1% attrition for my whole army. And that's sad, and normally you'd want to siege with just a tiny army and then keep a big army next door so that if somebody attacks your small army, you can come in and reinforce. But I like to be able to super fast forward, so I'm just taking the attrition. All right. So invest in that guy. I think I spread my papal influence too thin. So I'll take all the things that border me that are near the war goal because I want to be able to defend it if I need to. Alright, guy, I'm going to fabricate more claims against you. I might even fight them in the middle of the French war. Since they're right next to the thing I need to defend anyway. Standing there, might as well conquer faults while I'm in it. Ooh, I can invest in an idea. Our ability to identify and recruit from very lowest classes leaves many disbelieving that it is indeed us that are doing these things, which is nice. Covert action relations impact 33%. Makes me even better at sabotaging relationship. Now, I honestly don't think this is awesome or worth getting right now, but I've never used it before, and I want to make sure that I'm right. I've heard good things about people's ability to use sabotage relationship to get other people to fight each other, or to break alliances, or all that kind of stuff. So far, I don't know, maybe I'm misunderstanding how it works, but yeah, doesn't seem that great. We'll see. Because, like, Hungary and Provence were allied, and I wanted Hungary to stop liking Provence so much, so I sabotaged Provence relationship for a little while, and it didn't seem to have at least any, within the first 4 months, impact on what Hungary thought of Provence. So maybe it takes like 10 years to successfully sabotage a relationship, and that's the problem. But anyway, let's make sure France can't get any big allies by sabotaging their relationship. Why not, right? Ooh, and I can support some rebels. Flemish nationalists, Barroway nationalists, and no, I don't want any of those. Ghent. See, you only want to support rebels that if they succeed are going to give you what they take from France. Or they'll be small enough that you can diplo-vassalize them. That would be nice too. I don't think I want to. I want to sabotage relationships. Sabotage the reputation between the target and her rivals, enemies, and neighbors. So this will make her neighbors like her less, her enemies like her less, and her rivals like her less. But it won't affect the opinion of her allies. So that's why Hungary didn't stop being such good friends with blah, 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 blah. So let's click on France. And we'll say, all right, these are the people who like or dislike France. And then we'll sabotage. Oh, nope. See, when we go to sabotage relations, it okay. Anyway, England's opinion of France -200. Provence is -118. So let's see how this affects Provence. Sabotage reputation. Oh, yeah. So it's an immediate -50. So you don't need to do it for a long time for the effect to build up. It just immediately gives -50 to everyone, either immediately on their border or who has rivaled them or who is their enemy, which means rivaled by them. So the whole French army is dominated all over the place, which could mean it's a good time to support rebels, but I don't know. I don't know. Austria is killing Bohemia. Alright, let's start fabricating claims on anyone near me. Oh, that is me. Fabricate claims. And who else is near me? Trier. Sabotage reputation, fabricate claims. Munster. We'll fabricate claims on Munster. I think you take a prestige hit for every place that you fabricate claims on but don't then successfully take and defend. So it's probably not a good thing to fabricate claims against a bunch of people, but I'm already friends with everyone I want to be friends with, and I have so many diplomats, 4, and I could potentially get 5 if I get control of the Papal See. So, you know. Savoy, Savoy. Good. I've got a minor influence with 2 guys and no major influence with anyone. That's really sad. Brunswick and Friesland are mad at me. Mainz is mad at me. Friesland is mad at me. I guess I don't know why everyone's so mad at me all of a sudden. Mecklenburg is mad at me. What did I just do? Man, I'm fabricating a lot of claims. Maybe I got one of my spies got discovered or something. Flemish nationalists and the French are retaking some of the Denmarkian territory. Can't believe I got a 70% per month chance of taking this place and it's still not taken. It's crazy. Champagne. Alright. So, the bigger a nation is, the less it costs per province to take provinces from them. So we can actually get a lot from France for very cheap. It might be best to peace out before everyone else pieces out, because I don't think that we can one-on-one take France. So, even though France is completely dead right now, Denmark is eventually going to just take the territories that they can get if we don't peace out on our own. So let's see what we can get. We want Rethel, and we want Barroway, or whatever the heck that is called. And we want this one, and they will give us all that. And then we want as much money as they can give us. 35. I guess they can't give us money, but we're pretty rich. We don't need the money. Let's just take the provinces and get done with this war. As planned, Imperial Reconquest. Yay! Savoy gains a claim on Barroway. When you retake something that used to be part of the Empire, you get to core it much more quickly because it's supposed to be part of the Empire, so it's glad to be back. Good, good. So we're no longer at war with anyone, which means we can begin the freedom of Oldenburg from our oppressive rule. And Switzerland, hopefully, too. Annex? Nope. They're still mad at us for being at war with them a billion years ago. Those punks. Alright. So let's defund the army. We'll make training fields everywhere, and then when we're done with that... I don't think we need this guy anymore, but we can't get an inflation reduction guy yet. You have troops in foreign territory. Everyone go to Lombardy. We built a march, so our manpower is up to 46,000. That's pretty sweet. We've been insulted, 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 we've been insulted. Okay, calm down, guys. Calm down. You can insult me all you want. I know you're not going to do anything about it. Alright, so let's see if these things need to be culture bombed or cored. Core. I mean, culture bomb, culture bomb, culture bomb. All of them are already our cores, so we don't need to core any of them. Or maybe we just don't have enough administrative power to core any of them. Yeah, they're not our cores. Yay. For the Catholic faith! For the Catholic faith! Because we are Catholic, we are better friends with somebody else who is Catholic. Isn't that grand? Alright, so let's stop being friends with the Palatinate because we no longer need them to get where we're going. That'll give us +1 diplomatic power per turn. And if there's anyone else we can stop being friends with, that'd be great too, because we have way too many friends. So, Lithuania, maybe. So far, Lithuania has not seemed like... I mean, they do have one of the biggest armies in the world. And they're willing to stay friends with us, so we'll keep them. But so far, I've not been super impressed with the Lithuanian participation in our wars. Anyone else we can get rid of or change in any way? Alright, we got Aragon. We got a royal marriage that we don't really want. And Switzerland, obviously. Venice. So Venice is no longer allied with us. So if we break ties with Venice, then we get good stuff. And they lost some territory to Austria, so screw them. Let's throw them under the bus, baby. Alright, we'll break ties with Venice. Bye, Venice. It was nice to meet you. So we need to break ties with Aragon and Venice. Breaking ties with Aragon will be -1 stability. So, that's ever so sad. How do we dynastic break royal ties? -1 prestige, -1 stability, and that's very sad and everything, but it's +1 diplomatic power every month. So it's a big deal. Totally worth it. We no longer need access, and we no longer need... We no longer want to guarantee them. We could ally Venice, but we don't need them as an ally anymore. They're just, relative to our other allies, they're just not very strong, so screw them. Bye, Venice. Okay. Good. Now let's make sure that we max out our relations with the Swiss, so that whenever we can free them up, it'll happen. Looks good. Oldenburg. Yep, everything's good. So we got lots of really close friends, and we're not overproducing anything, and everything is going well. We can go up a military tech and get a better infantry type, which is a big deal, but we're not currently at war, so I don't know if we should do that now or just wait until later. We'll wait as long as we can. Our current quest is still to take that province from Provence, so I'd like to go to war with Provence. Austria is currently killing Bohemia, so if we attacked Austria, we might get the support of a lot of people. I think maybe we're going to fight Austria and just try to take this. Sundgau, because if I remember correctly, it's not... No, Tyrol. We really want Tyrol. It's got a gold mine. It's super rich. So we could be totally rich if we take Tyrol. Anyway, gearing up for another war almost immediately, even though the coalition against me looks like this, right? The coalition against me includes Provence and all these other small people. There's a coalition against France that includes lots of people, a coalition against Bohemia. Yeah, anyway. So we got lots of good close friends. Lithuania and Poland are... No, they're very close friends with us. It's just France, Provence, and Austria and Bavaria that don't like us. We might want to beat up some smaller people before we bother to beat up Austria. Anyway. Next episode, yo.